ACSL Contest 1. Overview. We had 3 sections as what we did in the previous classes, and then we continue introduction terms.
Wait a second. Could you turn your paper to the index,
Overview.
the last page. Let me take the notes. 感觉我的英语是工地水平。
有，我更是工地水
平。好了 ，OK, we can go.
Okay. And there are 2 terminologies here. LOC is for immediate data, and ACC is for accumulator. Accumulator is something in CPU and play a role like memory in a computer system.
Which means it's CPU.
The memory
CPU
for CPU. For example,
calculator.
Many computers have a memory of 4 GB. That is memory. And for accumulator, most of CPUs have only 8 KB.
Sorry. In China, it means the 内存 or 缓存.
Accumulator in Chinese means 缓存, and memory in Chinese means 内存.
The accumulator is short memory, and after several minutes they will forget it, or
to tell the truth, the accumulator actually means 寄存器, and the accumulator plays a role of cache in CPU. Cache means 缓存, and the memory is also a kind of cache, which is larger but slower because it's not located directly in the CPU.
The difference between them means the memory is slower than accumulator.
Yeah, that memory is much larger than accumulator. There is also an example, hard disk. Disk is way larger than memory. For example, your swag file can be 8 GB large, and disk is much slower than memory, so you can't just use disk to store what should be stored in memory. But if there's no memory, the system will store something on memory to disk, and you will have more free memory to run new programs.
So you mean is that the relationships between amongst them is that the accumulators, the speed of the accumulator is less than the speed of memory, is less the speed of the disk.
The speed of accumulator is the fastest, and in this relationship, the larger the storage it has, the faster it can be.
So you mean is that the
You can say it in Chinese.
就是说你这个意思就是感觉就是，是，你一开始不是就笔记什么4KB、4GB、8GB，然后4KB 是最慢的，就是要看它那个，
8K 是
就是
最快的，
看它
呃，因为
8K，
它是最小的，而且它直接装在 CPU 里面，然后内存它是很快，但是它关机了之后就会丧失所有数据。So and memory will lose all of its data after shut down.
呃
然后 disk 它关机之后，它是 ROM，read only material，它是只读介质，所以说
是
它
you
它有最大的空间，但是它因为它的构造的一个原因，它比这个 memory 要慢一点，is slower than memory。
uh and what about the accumulator, the speed of the accumulator?
Uh, because the accumulator is located directly in the CPUs and it plays a role at the cache of the CPU, so it don't need to be very large because other data, the unnecessary data, can be stored in memory. So there's only necessary data in the accumulator. Uh, I wrote it in the wrong way. Accumulator. Okay.
The so I have another question is that uh, when the when the computers 关机就是这个
Shut
电脑
down.
关机的时候，哦，嗯，when the computer shut up and the data of the accumulator will be lost or still um still in there.
The data in accumulator is easy to lose, and so does memory. But the data in the disk will still here after shutdown.
Sorry, I still cannot understand it. So, you means the when the
You
computer shut down.
only need to understand that the accumulator is the cache of CPU and it can store some temporary data for the run of CPU.
Oh, so the accumulator, the data of accumulator, uh, will be used by CPUs. Correct?
Yeah, and in the
Okay.
format of a line of sampling language, label, opcode, log comments.
Give me several times to remember it, to take notes.
And after taking those, you you're required to
Okay.
answer what log means here.
The logs. Well, in my opinion, the
Okay, you can say your opinion.
the well, the definition of the log is the immediate data, which means the which I think they are equal to the accumulator or memory. Uh, they are similar. They are similar.
Okay, let me give you an
Mm,
example. In C++ or Java, we have just learned int x equals to 1, right? And 1 is
yes.
the in immediate data, and x is is a variable. In order to utilize the accumulator to store a variable to enhance the speed, we can add a register label to construct the register in type to
Uh,
use
it's
accumulators to enhance the speed of
it
the
pronounce
line of C++.
it pronounce register.
Yeah, register is some kind the same as the accumulator.
Okay. You mean uh uh let me see it. So the definition of the immediate data is the it's just a number or uh, is a number which is um which means the precise number
Uh,
uh
you can speak in
as
Chinese.
as 就是一个被给定的数
Uh,
嘛。
yeah, and the number you want to assign it to and variable is the immediate data, and the variable is a memory location. Once you use register in definition, it will store directly in the register, the accumulator.
呃嗯 sorry wait a second the reg what's the function of the register it means the to
It
to
is almost the
definite
same as accumulator. You can just understand it
um
as accumulator.
um I think there are some differences because I think the register is to definite a number uh, uh, which which is the uh, mystery and
Accumulator
it,
is a
it
kind of register, and register can be something different than accumulator, but accumulator is a kind of register.
so the accumulator we I can also to understand that it is ways to definite unknown numbers is correct.
Mm,
um
we can store variables in register.
oh oh okay you can do you can do
Okay, there's another term, modulo. What it means? And we have an example of modular here. What will happen when you run this?
What's the charming?
Character.
Character means it
字符
also means
and the maximum of a character variable is 65535, but the character now have 65534, and we add 2 to it. So what will happen then?
must I remember the maximum of the character?
You don't need to remember it, but so I have just give you this tip.
To comprehensive my knowledge. Sorry, to broaden my knowledge. Yes.
Maybe, but this is in order for you to solve this problem. Now you can tell you what will happen when I run this.
Okay. System out. The print IN or LN. Oh, sorry. I remember it. Okay. What about the say at equal to 2?
It means C equals to C plus 2.
Oh, maybe you have teach me.
In C++, you will get you will get let's have a try.
The value drivers. So
okay, let's have a try. Convert C.
Can I imagine it?
Wait a moment.
Okay.
Okay, and there's a warning, but don't worry. We'll get a 0, and we can still try it. C3, and then we compile it and run it, and we'll get 1, so it overflows. You can copy the program down and do some research, do some modifications, and see how it runs on your computer.
It is a little vague.
You can just copy down the program on
Um,
PDF.
I will I will copy in the paper. I think it's a reliable way.
Wait a moment.
Okay.
Not this.
I
That's
can't
all.
see what you should. Okay.
That's
I
all.
can see.
What
Mm.
happened? Okay.
This is the first. This is the first page. Maybe you also answer you some questions.
ABQ
Multiple.
may doesn't know the sample language.
Uh, the simple language. You means the simple is the
Not simple languages. It's other
uh,
programming languages. He can program in Java fluently.
oh, is the general sentence. Yes.
Uh, what's general sentence? Okay, have you taken it down?
Wait a moment. The more the M I think I can abbreviate this. The the means of the M is the maximum of the characters in Java. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
So
You can say it in
I
Chinese.
didn't. 这个 M 的意思就是
哪里有 M？
Java 啊，modul 不知道怎么读，我把它缩写。
我说那个这个就是模的意思。
模是什么？
Mode modular 模这个意思得let me use English. Modular means
Okay.
the limit of a number, and anything who overflow the limit of the number will go to the initial point, will be 0. 65534 plus 2 equals to 0 because the maximum number of character is 65535.
So you means the range of the number limitation.
Yeah, the limitation of the number.
Oh, okay. But in China, the Chinese means it's a little weird. Okay.
And in ACSL assembly language and integer ranges, inactive 999,999 through 999,999. So if there's any integer exceed this range, you should let it back to the initial point. For example, 999,999 minus 1 equals to 999,999 modulo with modulo, in the ACSL assembly language, the assembly language used in this context.
Why? They are not equivalent.
No, they're not equivalent. It originally equals to this, right? And this is not in the range of the integer, so it overflows, and we should let it come to the other extreme of the range.
So according to the ordering ranges of the character in ACSL, so the 999. Oh, sorry. I don't know how to say it. Can I use the Chinese to?
Yeah.
就是说这个，因为它这个没有不存在负的100万负1000万
，100万，
所以说就是不存在负的100万，所以说就是还是按照就是那种它像一个死循环类似的，就是如果超过了它的范围，那就是要从0开始就是说最大的数开始，应该是这样。
是，就是如果最大的数，就是如果最大的数超过了，就会到最小的数开始算，然后最小的数超过了，就会到最大的数开始算。
然后呢，还有another question is the ACSL. The ACSL in my opinion, in my perspective, it's just exam. It's not isn't like the environment like the Java or C++. How it can definite the range of the character?
There's no range of the character. All the number ranges negative 99999 through 99999.
So it is a common sense for everyone, or it's just definite by the ACSLs, the examiners of the ACSL.
Yeah, it's only take effect in ACSL context, and you can't use this range in other situations.
In other environment, they have the different ranges. Okay.
You can use
I
Chinese.
think it is 哇，这个可能用英文太晦涩难懂，就是说这个 ACSL 它是怎么定义这个？是从负9999到9999的，它不是在 Java 这里是定的是6534的。
没有定义 ，Java 是 Java 定的 ，ACSL 是 ACSL 定的，这个都就是定一下，但是 Java 是通用的嘛，大家都用 Java， 所以说这个就是大家都知道，然后 ACSL 就是你就知道一下就可以了，反正挺好记的，就 6个9嘛。
对，这个当做OK。
Our pace is really slow. And section 2, the most important part, opcode.
Oh,
The load opcode is some way the same as functions. Load contents of LOC are placed in the ACC. LOC is unchanged. And store contents of ACC are placed in the LOC. ACC is unchanged. So we can illustrate them. Load, store. Load, store.
load and store to
Load is LOC to
you must several times to understand this.
It's ACC to LOC. No. LOC to ACC, just as it means originally. And store is ACC to
ACC
LOC.
means to the accumulate.
Yeah,
ACC means to the accumulator.
Yeah.
Oh.
LOC means immediate data.
So the opcode is means to the control the the LOC. Oh. Wow. Yeah. I mean the opcode is like the file to sort the
For example,
chaotic
load is you store you assign a value to a variable, and store is you get a value from the variable.
You means to maybe I know what you mean. It means to
You can speak Chinese.
load 就是呀，我用中文说也要想一下那个对，就是相当于一种类似于转移的东西吗？
就是转移，不是转移，就是复制，因为它没有变化。ACC and LOC, either ACC or LOC doesn't change in the operation.
Please look the LC. Wait a second. The immediate data. Could you patiently to explain what's the means of the log, the LC?
LOC means immediate data. For example, the number you want to assign to the variable.
Oh, it is a little misunderstand for me.
Just look at the example before. 1 is the immediate data and X is the 1 is LOC and X is ACC. You can understand by this.
Sure. So it is a given number. given number.
And once you understand, let's go on.
All continents are placed in milk. Oh, don't. Sorry. Wait a second. LC to ACC. Store is to ACC to LC. This is the relationship with them. Sorry. Function. The ACC. The contents of ACC are placed in the LLC is means to the store, right?
Yeah.
Okay. The means of the load is in contract placed in ACC LC. Wow. Um, hmm. Maybe I understand the immediate data.
And we go on. Add.
Okay.
That means contents of LC are added to the contents of the ACC. Difference is stored in the ACC. LC is unchanged. Subtraction is modulo 1,000,000. And let's take an example.
Let me to copy the definition of the add.
ADC 8 and
It what?
BDC negative 2 and load B add A and then store C. Then what will happen? What will the number in C after executing
sorry. Sorry, what's the DC means?
DC
What's the
means
means?
assign the number to a variable.
Assign to okay. Assign a number which we don't know.
No, translating it to C++.
I always forget
It
something.
means this means A equals to 8. It just means a sign.
Oh, it means the okay. You can go. You can continue.
And you should answer the question that what will happen in what will be the value of C.
And after C, let me see it. The load. Mm, let me take. Let me look what I did before. It is mathematics. um, um, sorry, maybe the needs of the load and store. I still can understand. They are not like the multiple or quotal.
Uh,
uh, I, s-
we
I still
let's look at the example. Load B. Load means contents of LOC are placed in the ACC. Uh, placed in the ACC. So
uh,
ACC
but the
LOC
ACC
is B. Is
didn't
B. B
appear
equals
in
to,
this.
and ACC is -2 because it assigned the value of B to the ACC, and then now the contents of LOC are added to the contents of the ACC. So ACC, LOC, the LOC this time is 8 because A is 8 and ACC now is -2 plus 8 equals to 10, and store C, and then this time we we a, we store the value in the contents of ACC are placed in the LOC, and ACC is unchanged. So now ACC is 10 and LOC is also 10, and the variable C is 10. So not 10. How can I calculate it?
Um, um, let me say is
6.
the the
Yeah.
sorry, the ACC and LOC, in my perspective, they can't given the give the definition to the number. Sorry, maybe it is a um
You can explain
I
it in
mean
Chinese.
嗯 LC 不是有给定的数嘛，然后
LOC
ACC
是给
又是什么？
定这个数，但是 LOC 我在这里把8就已经 A 就已经定义成8，就是你出现了 A，它就是8的意思。然后
嗯
那么这里这个 add A 它就是 add 8的意思。
嗯，add 八，load 就是怎么说？你可以再重复一下这个 load 跟 store 的区别吗？这个老是搞混。
Load means you put the in this line of code before the load executes. ACC is 0 and LOC is -2 before it executes.
嗯嗯。Maybe I didn't study English.
呃
Sorry.
let me use Chinese to explain。就是在执行这行命令之前，它 ACC 是零，然后 LC 是负二，因为 B 是负二，对吧？然后在执行完这条命令，LC 的东西到 ACC 里面来。实际上它总共只有两个变量 A、B， 这些都是这个直接定义的，不能完全算是变量。虽然它后面还可以改，但是它总共这个系统里面能操作的，不能 A 加 B， 只能把 A 放到 ACC，只能把其中一个变量放到 ACC 里面，再在 ACC 里面完成这个运算，然后再把它再放回到或者放到一个新的一个这个定义里面。
所以，我在这个词典里找到的 load 是负载的意思，这个但是计算机里面这个
load 就是加载嘛，然后 store 就是
加载
存储。
这个我是知道，这个 load 加载就像是运行的算是
就是
把
它加载进内存了。
就相当于
你看是不是有这个说法？
其实我的理解嘛，就是把它放到一个函数中，然后得出来的数，然后再得出来另一个数
加载就是这里面有两个东西，一个 ACC， 一个 LOC，然后
对，
加载就是把 LOC 里面的东西放到 ACC 里面，它实际上只有 ACC 才可以进行运算。
对，那个
LOC 和变量都不能直接运算。
为什么 为什么变量不能运算？这个
因为这是汇编语言，不是你的 C 加加。
等一下，我可以，没事，可能脑子有点短，这个，然后再等我一下下，谢谢涂老师。你今天打算几点睡觉？
不知道，先能讲完吗？
安定，人生都是干。他们BQ 他们睡了吗？
应该睡了吧？他又发了，我来看看，正确率20%，本来对3个，改错2个。
真的吗？作为学长，我要给他2个意见。
等先录完课再说。
或者你帮我转达也行。
等先录完课。
这个也会放到点播上面的吗？
会。
所以说我们俩的谈话。
Yeah. And our talking now will record it and be published to foreigners.
No one, or a little, will watch the videos. I hope.
你解决了吗？ Have you understand? Do you understand this program means?
Maybe 嗯，这个箭头后面的都是详细的注释吗？
都是注释，但是注释不用打箭头，后面就是它的操作后面就直接是注释，因为它不会有两个参数，它没有，它只可以有一个参数。
嗯，Let me say it again. ，DC 的全称是什么呢？
我也不知道。
哇，D So, um, can you give me opportunity to answer these questions? This question. The ADC DC8. Oh, sorry. The A equal to 8, 8 and B equal to -2. And when we load B, the B is so the B will be unknown. What's oh sorry. The B will be added to
Not B will be
uh,
added to
uh,
ACC. It's the
uh,
ACC will the value of ACC will be the value of B.
mm, the sorry the I will continue to answer this. The um the I 天呐天
You can use Chinese.
哦天呐，都解放了，这个由于说的太别狗，就是说这个玩意叫什么 B A 跟 B 不都是给定了的数值啊？然
嗯
后然后因为 load B，然后就要把这个 B 扔到一个未知的算式里面，应该是这么。然后它又加上 A，因为 A 被给定的是8，所以 stored C 就是说等于6。哎呀，天呐，这么简单的一个算式，我想了好久。哎呀，GG，
有
没事，你可以 continue。嗯，maybe when we communicate, we can use some the complex vocabulary to improve the qualification of this video.
But if I use advanced vocabulary, you may cannot understand what I'm saying.
Maybe I can understand. If I can understand, um, um, uh, I can use the dictionary to translate it. Okay, continue.
You mouth. Mouth is very similar to add. The contents of LC are multiplied by the contents of the ACC. The product is stored in the ACC. LC is unchanged. Multiplication is modulo 1000,000. So,
Oh, 嗯
load 3 mount
sorry, you didn't give the give a word to
don't need to
uh,
define because I can use it directly because all the things are stored in LLC.
so it is comment sorry uh wait a second. It's a constant uh constant number.哦，是不是这是个常数就可以不用用这个 A B C D 来表示了？
嗯，常数它没有什么常不常数，它就是一个定义而已。
哦，天哪，
然后
那是
and then mount 2 and store A and then load no load and then we add 3 and store B.
呃
And what will the value of A and B?
the value of the A is equal to 6 and the value of B is equal to 18. It is simple.
Please repeat one more time.
Uh, sorry. Uh, your voice is a little
Yeah.
vague.
Uh,
Well, oh,
please repeat what you said previously for one more time.
oh, okay. Um, the value of the A is equal to 6, and the value of the B is equal to 18.
Oh,
It,
you made an error here. A is 6. You're right, but 6 plus 3 is 9.
sorry. Um, I I um I know, but I I regard at to multiple. Sorry. uh, mm, also, you can continue. I shame on shame on myself. Oh
DIV.
my God.
DIV is the abbreviation of division, divide. Uh, so it's a counter operation of multiplication, and it means contents of LLC are divided into the contents of the ACC. The signed integer part of the quotient is stored in the ACC. LLC is unchanged. Let's have a look. No, store. Load 3 and divide 2 and then store A, then mount 2 and then store B. What will the value in A and in B?
the the knowledge you said is little similar to are the oh nothing. I can understand it. Um, so the value of the A is the 1.5 or 1.5. Sorry.
Oh, you made an error here. The signed integer part of the quotient is stored in the ACC. So the value of A is
No
1.
dot. No dot. Yes.
Yeah,
Um.
there's only integer part of the quotient, not the decimal
Uh.
part.
Oh, another question is that if the answer is 1.9, it will be the 1 or 2.
Pardon?
Um. Uh. The if the answer of the A is equal to the 1.9, it will be 2 or 1 because the
It will
1.9 is
it will be 1 because all the decimal parts will be cut directly, not
oh
not rounded, you know.
oh wisely understand it. Um,
And what will be the value
and
of B?
the B exactly 2.
Oh, that's right. And then we
Wow,
go on. B
I'm a
E.
genius.
You what?
The branch to instruction
Branch to
label.
instruction label with LC if ACC equals to 0.
Hmm.
Mm.
What's the branch? The branch it means to cut a line to
It's not cut.
different lines.
It it
Um,
means
divide
if
a line.
in Java and C++.
Uh, you means divide a line to different
Uh,
line. I can also
let
I
me
can
give you
also
an example in pseudocode. If ACC equals to 0, go to LOC in C++. And we can have an example here. Load let me see, store B, load store A, load 2, store B, and then
and
B, and then let me see, add negative 2, then BE point, and I will continue here, and then
I am struggling with the definition of the V. Uh, wow,
store
that's
A, and then we use this. Point. Store B. And what will the value after the program runs?
What's the what's the value of the A? A is unknown. Can I use Chinese? Can you hear me?
Yeah, you can use Chinese.
哦，怎么说呢？这个 B 是什么玩意？说这个前面的我是真的没有读懂。是吧？
Let's look at the example. Store A, load 2. Store B. A is 0 because there's no operation before this. A is 0 here. A is 0. And B is 2. 2 here because the ACC is 2 and this is for the load 2 comment. And add negative 2. And then ACC here is 0 and ACC is 0, so BE point, so the program will jump to point and this line will be ignored, neglected. So store B. Now ACC is 0, so B is 0. So the value of A and B are both 0.
So the B, which means to divide to divide 2 in the log. Oh, sorry. Maybe I understand it. 嗯，I will check the notes.
Yeah. I'll be back in 3 minutes.
Okay, you can 对，哇，welcome to back. Uh, uh, I'm confused about that. Why this definition should add the if ACC equal to 0? I think uh uh if uh if if this definition add this situation, and I think mm, it is not
You can use Chinese.
他不是说这个 ACC 等于零之后，然后把它这个就 BE 这个把 ACC 等于零之后，然后把这个 LC 分成两半。但是你想想，如果 ACC 等于零了之后，那这个再怎么分，他们两个也是零嘛，就是你可以得出两个数，但是这两个数一定是为零，不是吗？
没有，它是那个，你现在这个执行完 add for 之后，它 ACC 就是零了，ACC 是零，它就下面这个 be point 这个条件就会成立，然后它会直接跳到 point 那个地方，然后我 point 那个地方是 store B 这行语句，然后中间就没有 store A 了。对，但是不管有没有这个 store A，它 A 都是零，因为就是这样。
有点扯淡。Continue. You can continue.
Okay.
Okay.
And BG, branch instruction label with LC if ACC larger than 0. This is easy to understand. And there also BL if ACC less than 0. And BU if branch on conditionally to instruction label with LOC, so it will jump directly without any instruction.
Can I take condition?
Okay, BG, BL, and BU.
You can. I will copy the definition of the BU. Okay. I'm tired. did you did your Benjamin tell you okay?
Okay,
Uh,
can we continue?
so yes.
Okay, and program terminates. There's no LC fail here. So if you find the end, and although there's some programs still here, like B,
uh,
this will not be executed because the program terminates. The program ended.
wait wait a second.
It just like return 0.
The end. The log field is ignored. It's uh, it's the condition or are examples. Answer.
Where's the condition?
Uh, con condition. Uh, is can you use Chinese? The English is to explain to spend too much times.
就是这个程序就直接在按结束了，就后面就什么都不会执行，就像 return 零一样。
对，然后这个你后面加的 log field is ignored，它被忽略了，就是说可
就是
以不用算它。
它没有 LC failed，不就是不用写。
就是说这整个已经结束了，没有下一个。
就是说没有参数。
了解了。可以了，continue。
Okay. Then read a signed integer into LC. For example, we can read load 2, store A and read A, then we'll get 2 here because it read assigned integer into AOC. And print, let's print the content of AOC.
Sorry, let me take the notes.
AOC equals to 2.
The LC is an integer. That's okay. Okay, you can continue. I have questions about modulo. Let me make examples. If the if we store A equal to 2 million and oh, sorry. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Did you ask me any questions?
Not really.
I think you can ask me if you have a question. If you don't have a question, we can continue.
Okay.
Uh,
We'll go on. Print the contents of AOC. For example, you can print A, B, C, 2 and print A. A, B, C, 2 and then print A and then print 3 and then we will get 2 and 3. On the screen because the comment is print.
Comment. Why? I can't understand it because you give them a to the if you give the number a is 2 and you print a why the number of a becomes 3.
You can use Chinese.
你前面不是给定了这个 a 是 r 嘛，然后你又 print a，然后它为什么变成了3呢？这个
没有啊，我只是又 print 了一个东西，它没有变，只是屏幕上面输出来了2个东西。
still 我还是不太理解这个 I still can't understand. Could you make could you simplify this example or make another more simple example?
就是 print A 就 print 了一个2，然后 print 3就又 print 了一个3，就相当于你输出了2次。
它这个 content 在这里是这个它这个对，没事，这个没事可以继续了。You can continue to teach me.
Okay, DC. I have just explained it. DC. Value of the memory word defined by the label field is defined to contain the specified constant. The label field is mandatory for this opcode. The ACC is not modified. And section 3, others. That's practice.
The DC is not important.
DC is only for define.
So should I take the notes of the DC?
You can take notes.
Thank you. Fine. Mandatory means what?
Required.
Okay. Wow. Required. This. The ACC is not modified. It means the number of ACC is the is original, right?
You can use Chinese.
就这个 ACC is not modified，就是说它没有被修饰嘛，然后
没有被修改，
就是说它就是一开始输出来的值，就是说它第一次
就 ACC
没
有改，就是这个只是一个 define， 没有操作到没有操作到 ACC， 没有操作 ACC。
OK. Continue.
Then others, let's have a practice. No.
Should I?
For the final one.
Okay.
And do you have any idea?
Should I respond for this? Oh, must I answer this question? Oh, that's not difficult. Give me several times. I will give you the answer correctly. Uh, the first the the first line and the second line, the ADC 13.2 and ADC 2, uh, are they uh, are they uh, uh, are they repeats?
Yeah, so
So the
you can guess
ADC
what will happen.
oh, the DC2 will instead the ADC 13.2.
Yeah.
Correct. Oh. The maximum of the the maximum of the number is 6 999.
Yeah.
Okay.
And do you have any idea?
I have some ideas, but the idea is based on some questions. Um, the first question is what's the value of the b? The b equal to 0.
You're right. Maybe be 0 and there might be an exception here.
Uh, what about c? The c is uh the c is 999 quotates 2, or that means which means sorry, give me a second.
Let me see. Single language.
It means 2 equal to
Oh,
49.
BDC2. I forgot this line. You can say it here. B equals to 2.
What? Well,
BDC2, no, not ADC2. Maybe you can see. Look it on the
okay.
slideshow.
Hey. C equals to 1. Yes.
Why?
Because
C
the
equals to 16.
sorry, C equals to 16. Uh, oh, I can understand it because
Load
you
A,
divide
divide B. So,
us.
32
So
divide 2 is 16.
I'm sorry to sorry. I still want to know how how to use the div. How to use div.
Div is divide. Divide the value in ACC.
Yes, and the ACC is the A, and O, and LC is um LC is B and N, correct? Correct. Uh, can you explain it?
SUB is subtraction.
Oh,
Subtract. Minus.
um, sorry，我 when the b become the number of the divide and the b will and b is ACC or LC. Can you hear me?
Yeah, and please repeat.
Pardon?
Please repeat your content previously, and maybe in Chinese.
可以的话，你可以用中文就是
b 等于2，然后 a 等于3n 等于0，然后你先 a 进来 ACC，然后再除以 b，现在16你知道怎么来的，然后 load n ACC 就瞬间就变成了0。
等一下，就是那个主要是就是这个 divb，然后 b 就变成了 ACC 对吧？
什么 b 就变成 ACC？ 什么
b 就是 ACC
b 就是 LOC。
LC 是对 ，B 就是 LC，然后那个 A 跟 N 就是 ACC。
A 跟 N 也不是 ACC，A 的现在 ACC 的内容是 A 的内容，就是因为还没有操作，就是 A 的内容就是3杀，现在 ACC 的内容是3杀，然后再除以 B， 除以 B 就是除以2，除以2就等于16，然后这个时候存进 C。就把 ACC 的内容存进 C， 然后存进 C 就等于16，然后再 load n 就把 n 是0，然后现在 ACC 就变成了0，然后再加1 ACC 就是1，然后 store n 就变成了1，然后 load C 刚刚算出来是16，store store n becomes 1 and load C 是等于16，然后又 load 回来，然后现在是16，然后 store A， 然后现在 A 是等于16的，然后 BG top， 然后就是你看现在 ACC 是16对吧 ？ACC 是16，它就 greater， 然后它就要跳到 top， 然后就一直这样执行，然后从 top 开始执行，然后 load A， 现在 A 是16，然后再除以 B 是多少 ？B 现在没变 ，B 还是2，然后就是8，然后 A 就会走一圈变成8，然后这个时候 n 是2，然后 A 又会变成4，然后这个时候 n 就是3，然后 A 又会变成 2，然后 n 又会变成4，然后 A 又会变成1，n 又会变成5，然后 A 会变成0，然后 A 会不是 A 会变成0，就是对 A 会变成0，然后这个时候 n 就等于6，然后这个时候 A 等于0了，它这个因为最后一个 B store A 嘛，我把这个显示了，然后 A 最后等于0，然后就不会 BG top， 因为它没有 greater， 它就是正好等于0，然后 load n， 然后 load n 现在是等于6，然后 subtract 1，然后 n 就等于然后ACC 现在等于6，然后 subtract 就等于5，然后再 store 进 n， 然后现在 n 是5，然后再 print n 就是5，然后再 end， 然后我们可以看到答案是5。
我好像明白了，那个我主要是这个格式对， 可能格式 divide 我有点不太懂然后其他的其实不难，是不是？好吧。
So this is where the material comes from, and that's all. Thanks for listening. Congratulations for completing the course on ACSL assembly language.